What's up? So, Jade here, and yet I still do not have the best introduction to my channel, which is very unfortunate because you know the first couple seconds of your video is super important. But this is going to be a little bit of a difficult video to make because it's very vulnerable of me, and it's going to be a good video for me to make though, because videos like this are the reason why I made my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is kind of like a personal journal for me, and I kind of just want to, this will be a good video to look back on, basically, just to kind of see how far I've come with my personal growth. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video yet, but yeah. And I just want to preface this video by saying I am in no means trying to be like a whiner or complainer or a negative person. That's, in fact, I'm trying to do the exact opposite in this video. I just feel like I need to let this out so I can move on from this feeling that I've had since I've started my channel, because it's not a healthy feeling, it's not a productive feeling. It actually has been weighing on me, like, in different facets of my life, because starting this YouTube channel has been so important to me that it has started impacting different areas of my life, good and bad. So, and you'll see where I'm coming from with this. Basically, I just want to start by saying, if you know me, you know I am a very, very optimistic, happy-go-lucky, positive person. Overall, I like to be that way. I think you speak what you want into existence. I think about whatever mood you're in, I feel like you'll attract that. So if you're in a bad mood, you're gonna attract bad things, vice versa, all that stuff, you know. And lately I've been in this negative-ish space, this bitter space. I've been trying to get out of it, but I feel like I've been just kind of like swiping under the rug, not really facing my feelings head on, therefore making it really difficult to really just officially get over these feelings and put it behind me so I can look forward and just be myself again, you know, or better than I was, because I'm getting through this little struggle, you know. Nobody's perfect and everybody goes through things, and I think it takes self-awareness to recognize this. So with this introduction being very long, I guess I should just get into my feelings lately that I've had. So when I started this channel, I initially did not want to share it with anybody. Like, I didn't want to share it on my Facebook. I didn't want to share it on my Instagram. I didn't want to share it on any social media thing. I didn't want anyone that I knew personally to watch my YouTube channel, especially while it was growing, because I knew I wasn't going to be that good at it. I'm still not that good at it. I'm working on it, but it is very difficult because it's very vulnerable. And I just didn't want anyone to kind of see the struggle of that. You know, if anything, I wanted to share it when it was like, boom, refreshed, and I like made everything the way I wanted it to be. You know, I look back at videos that I've made like a week ago or whatever, and I can pick out a million things that I didn't like about the video. But, you know, I have to keep going, because the only way to get better is to keep on going, you know. So that's what I'm doing. But so I discovered when I was making my YouTube channel that it was getting no views, no nothing, because I wasn't sharing it. And there is so much videos on YouTube, the market's so saturated that it's very difficult without sharing your stuff for it to get seen. There's a lot of channels that have like 0 subscribers, 0 views, 0 everything, because they don't share their stuff, and it's very vulnerable to share your stuff, and this is why. So I didn't share my stuff, not because I thought that like people weren't really gonna support it, but just because, like I said, I didn't want people to see the struggle of me, and just, yeah. But there were some people that I did expect to support my channel. These were close family members and close friends that I've had from like middle school, elementary school, whatever. People that I felt like would support me no matter what and whatever I wanted to do, and me the same, especially something like this, because it's so vulnerable, and me and some of these people haven't seen each other in years, and why wouldn't you want to see something that I'm doing and working on and being able to really get to know me, you know what I'm saying? And these, again, are specific people that like I guess I didn't realize I had these expectations for them until they fell short, you know. And it's not right to have any expectations for people, it's not. But I guess I had that for them, and I feel so dumb for it. Like, I wish I didn't, because it started making me bitter. I would notice that I would share certain videos on Facebook or like something pertaining to my YouTube video, and then I used to get like a certain amount of like likes on pictures, and I still do, and a certain amount of likes on different posts or things I share, so I know these people are seeing my stuff, but they will blatantly like ignore like those things. And I'm not talking about just some random friends on Facebook or whatever. I'm talking about these are specific people that I would think I would still consider a close friend. Like once we've considered each other a close friend, if we've never had a falling out, I still consider that bond there. You know, I feel like we could pick up where we left off. And there are this good handful of like 10, 12, 15 people. I'm telling you, I feel like I've created a lot of bonds. Like I'm an army brat. Like I've met a lot of people along the way. I have a big family, you know. I thought that they would, without a doubt, support my stuff. Like these specific people. And they don't. You know, some of them I've had to directly ask after they've like seen my channel for months, and like I was trying to meet my 100 subscriber you know, count, and I've literally had to directly just ask them, and I'm kind of like, why weren't you subscribed already though? I can't believe I literally had to ask you. I know you see my stuff, you know what I'm doing. And I'm letting this out now. I know I still sound bitter, and I need to let go of that because that's ridiculous. This has been weighing on me. It's been affecting me. I'm like shaking because I'm like so nervous to talk about this because this is so vulnerable. In fact of the matter, people probably won't find this that interesting, but it's just good for me to be able to look back on, because I know like I'm going to put time into this channel, and I know I'm going to get better, and the more time I put into it, the better I get. I know that my natural audience will come, and that will be so exciting for me, and hopefully this will be encouraging to people, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that has been through something like this, to where you're trying to do something creative wise. And of course, as an artist of anything, whether or not you're creating content or music or whatever it is that you're creating, you know, you want it to be seen overall. Like especially if you share it on social media, you want it to be seen, you know, like you want that attention for it. And like when you don't get it from specific people that you thought would give it to you, if anybody was going to give you this attention, it was these specific people, and they don't, then, you know, it's hard not to get bitter, you know. And I know I'm not the only one who's like going through this. I feel like it's a very normal part in like putting yourself out there for the first time with something like this. And it's very shitty, but you know, that is all a part of it. Is do not have expectations for people. It's not fair. Maybe these people just don't understand how important it is to me, and you know, I guess it's just not on their radar like that, and that's fine. That, you know, it's I do feel a little selfish and entitled to feel this way. Like I don't like that I feel this way. I have to make that very clear. I hate that it bothers me the way it does, and that's why I'm letting it go. Like me sharing this with you guys so that you guys kind of know what's been going on in my head lately with all of this is me officially letting go of me officially letting this go. I need to start just focusing on my channel and not on the people that aren't supporting, because on that same hand, there's been a support from people that I did not expect to support me. Some people that I've went to school with that I never thought would like support my stuff, just because I didn't think they'd ever find me interesting, or just people that, it's just amazing to me, the people that I do have that support me. And I just want you guys to know that I am so grateful for you guys. I really am. So I hope that you guys can see at least where I'm coming from with how I was feeling. I am acknowledging that that was not right for me to feel that way, and it doesn't benefit me. Me being bitter like that, all that did was just attract more bitterness. I want to now go into, when I share a video on Facebook, not getting bitter at the lack of like support I get on that. I just want to just keep focusing and just focusing on what I want to happen instead of the stuff that is happening, because I feel like it's making more of that stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? I really want to focus on what I want, which is I want my channel to grow. I want to get better. I don't want to get bitter. I think there's a saying out there like, don't get bitter, get better. And that's just what I need to do, you know? I don't want to force people to watch my stuff if they don't want to, you know. That's actually like the worst feeling ever, you know. It's just, it also sucks when the people that you care about and you would totally do watch or give them the same loyalty or feedback that you are wanting from them won't give it to you. You know what I'm saying? it sucks, but you know, that's just a part of life, and I really have to let this go. And I really do feel like throughout this video I have let this go. It is probably still gonna be a work in progress, actually. I feel like having this out here is gonna help me. And I hope that if you're a new YouTuber, or if you are doing something and you feel like you're not getting the support from people that you would like, just let me know what your stuff is and I'll support it. I want to support everybody in what they want to do, because that's what I would like for me. And I just think it's so cool when people are actually out there creating something, because it's what the world needs, you know? Like, we need more creators in ways, and I think it's just so cool to do, instead of just spending your time consuming stuff or spending your time just like watching TV or whatever. Nothing's wrong with that, but when you actually go out of your way to just like create something, it takes a certain energy out of you, and it's just special, you know? And I hope more people do this. There was actually this one guy that I knew from like high school or whatever, and I didn't really talk to him like that, but we had each other on Facebook, and he would always promote his music, and he was pretty good. And I would see that like he would start rating statuses that came off a little bitter towards people not supporting his stuff. So then I started supporting his stuff and sharing it and whatnot, because I was like, man, that does suck, you know? And he is pretty good, and you know, I want to support people, especially if they don't feel supported. I really want to support you, because it sucks. It really sucks to be in that position. It's not a nice feeling. So I started supporting him, and like he was very grateful for it. I mean, he was still bitter, like I could tell with some of the stuff he was sharing. He ended up like going MIA from social media. Like, I don't know what happened to him, but I hope that he didn't give up on what he wanted to do with his music, because that would suck. You know, you just have to keep going, and that's what I'm telling myself. And to make this journey bearable, I have got to let go of these bitter feelings I have and these expectations that I have for people. I have got to let go and just focus on me, and I think that that's when all the good stuff is gonna happen for me, because I do feel like what you put out is what you give back. And if I just have this like bitter energy towards people, like of course she'll like that, but she won't like this of mine, like she'll like a picture that took me 2 seconds, but she won't like my video that it took me forever to make, I have to let that go. Like, that's just stupid, and that does nothing. That doesn't fix anything. That feeling does not do anything. It doesn't make me better, you know? And that's just what I'm learning. And I feel good about it. Hopefully this can encourage you to, if you are holding on to something that is making you bitter, or a feeling that is not serving you to help you grow, to just let it go. Let it go. These bitter feelings are not making me better. They are, in fact, it's like a vibe. I honestly feel like even when I sit next to Jack, like, he sometimes gets anxious around me, and I don't know if it's because of like this energy I'm putting off. I don't know, maybe I'm looking too into it, but that is making me upset, because I want to just like, I want my energy to scream out like happiness, abundance, everything that is good. I don't want it to linger on, this negative, bitter feeling. I do not want that. No. I'm gonna work on it. And I feel like this video is a good process for that. It's a good stepping stone for this. Let's not get bitter, let's get better. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great month, and I hope you have a great life if I never see you again. But please hit that subscribe button. I would be so grateful. It is completely free, and it just really helps me out. Like, I literally do a happy dance every single time I get a subscriber. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are awesome. Thank you for listening to me vent.